Hello guys and welcome to SteveKnows. We have so many virtual reality news topics to go over today, so I'm not going to spend any time just wibbly wobbling on at the beginning. I'm just going to dive straight in, and let's start off with the Minecraft substitute. So the Minecraft inspired side-loadable title called Voxel Works is a prototype game, not in its first major release yet, so there are some issues to be experienced, so feed them back to the developer and he should fix them. So Voxel Works is in a world where you can mine, craft, and explore, and for those that just went, Minecraft, it's called that for an incredibly obvious reason. In this title, exploring can go on and on and on as it's a procedurally generated world, so theoretically you can run around forever. And the USP of this title is that everything that you do is performed with real life actions. So if you want to explore, you have to jog on the spot in order to start moving. To mine, you actually have to swing and hit the blocks. And to craft, you have to place your items upon a tree stump and start whacking away to create some new items. This is all about physicality and in a way that many have not done before, especially in such a beloved, pixelated setting. This title also just got an update to improve the locomotion speed, which is needed because you may have seen my personal charitable fun run that I did for cancer research in this game doing a 5k run, but it had such slow locomotion, I was running on the spot for an hour and 22 minutes for me to reach 5k, but it was for charity, it was fun. So if you want to enjoy new methods of virtual reality traversing and get your dose of Minecraft, because we still haven't got any news upon whether or not it's going to be coming to the Quest, this could weaken your craving. So the next one is one I've been asked many questions about, and that's a Doctor Who release date for the Oculus Quest. Everyone got to experience this game back in November when Mace Theory released this title on all the major platforms except the Quest. There was an expected release date in December when everyone's around, the family together, watching that Doctor Who special on Christmas and then think, let's buy a virtual reality game for my new Quest I just got for Christmas. But that didn't happen, and the release date has been mentioned a while back, but it just completely went past me, I missed it. So this is expected to come January the 23rd, so just a few weeks to go, and you can play Doctor Who. Allons-y! Next is a head-scratching topic, and that is to do with virtual reality ethics. A topic for discussion after Upload VR posted an article on a new upcoming anticipated title, Medal of Honor. I know some people would have tested this title out at OC6, I know Ninjo did, he streamed his experience on it, and I have high hopes for this title as it's coming from Respawn Entertainment, even if it is partnered with EA, but they have, together, released some great titles. Respawn have said that they want this title, Medal of Honor, to be authentic, but not realistic. As Medal of Honor is a war game based in World War II, it's one of the largest tragedies in human history, and for that to be portrayed in virtual reality is something that needs to be carefully portrayed. Especially when virtual reality games have been advancing so fast that they're starting to look stunning, more photorealistic, the physics are getting much better, so the user's experience and the immersion is getting deeper. And the fact that virtual reality allows you to embody someone, it needs to be taken with a bit more care. So I remember in a flat screen game I was playing, which was Call of Duty World War II, it made me pretty soft when they pull up to the beaches of Normandy and they run off the ships and they get gunned down. It's a bit like the start of Saving Private Ryan if you've seen that film. And that hit me, and I can only imagine that virtual reality will have an even bigger impact. So it all comes round to ethics. I've spoken about this topic before in my vlog when I visited the game museum, but it applies here more so than ever because it's experiences that make a person, and we now have a more immersive medium for that to occur. So it's more closely related to an actual experience than ever before. I'm really interested to see how this topic actually pans out as virtual reality progresses and we start to understand its more longer term effects in greater detail. Respawn and EA are not here just creating a great game, but something more powerful of which they need to consider at each phase of their development. Can you imagine your granddad who fought in the war playing this in virtual reality? You'll probably end up with PTSD. Food for thought. And I'll leave this with a quote from the CEO of Respawn. When you know the setting is life and death, and it's a historical thing, while you may be causing harm to virtual humans, you're doing it for the good of other virtual humans. In that simulation, it's something that was valuable to the world. This title is expected to be out in 2020, and I am so excited to play it. I've been playing this franchise for so many years. Let me know if this is just another pointless cause for concern, such as video games are making people violent argument that's been going on since the dawn of games. So comment down below, let's talk. So I wanted to mention some of the Upload VR awards so we can go over some of the main awards which highlight some of the biggest titles that have come out this year which you may want to start playing. So first, the best Oculus Quest title winner was Superhot. This was the first title I played on the Quest, and it plays great, it looks great, it's simple to play for newcomers and takes advantage of the wireless play greatly. This is a great one, and I'm not surprised it beat Pistol Whip, A Fisherman's Tale, Star Wars, Vacation Simulator, and Titans of Space. Next, the best PC VR title, at no surprise, again, is Asgard's Wrath. A title that blew people away with its sheer scale, the detail of the game, the fleshed out combat mechanics. It's a must-play title. Beating A Fisherman's Tale, Boneworks, No Man's Sky, and Pistol Whip. But no mention of Stormlands. Ouch. The Best Visuals Award goes to Until You Fall, a title for you to check out if you are a massive graphics whore and you just can't get enough of those pretty textures. I do love the use of colour in this title though, very pretty, and I love the simple retro style like game as this is a roguelike hack and slash. Done perfectly. So for the VR fitness wizards, the most active title goes to Box VR, and Matt from BMF played this recently and he said himself that he didn't anticipate how much Box VR was going to take him down. Lots of squats, lots of punching to get the new and improved gamer bod. Beating Pistol Whip, which surprised me because that game can get pretty crazy. I know the day after I played it, I was aching everywhere, and I know a few people have done that as well. And the developer of the year goes to Cloudhead Games. And even though their title didn't win any big awards, it seems odd to me that Cloudhead Games get the Best Developer Award, but well done, you have made a great title. I look forward to the continued support and additional content for Pistol Whip, guys. Thank you. A quick update because you may have had some apps missing, some games weren't downloading. Oculus had been experiencing some issues of people reporting that they were unable to download titles to their headset. Oculus support did post this on Twitter to let the community know that they were aware of such issues and it was under investigation. They said, "We are investigating reports of missing apps. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused." Very interesting because they also had such issues occurring just before Christmas. But it didn't seem to last too long either. A day or two after the reports, they at least acknowledged that there were such issues and they had sent out an update to fix. And now, no problems. But it was just to make you aware in case you had been experiencing such things. I think Oculus should add a support page within the headset so people can get updates. A lot of people don't follow the support channel on Twitter, and they're just unaware of things that have been going on. When bad things occur, they just think there's something wrong with their headset. Many people have just been factory resetting and have lost all of their data due to this issue because they were unaware. Next is the Oculus discussion around the next generation of AR and virtual reality. Michael Abrash from Facebook Reality Labs, the research division of virtual reality and augmented reality technologies, makes a bold statement that should make every virtual reality user more aware of what Oculus has going on, especially at their events such as Oculus Connect, so they can see what's coming out of the pipeline. But first, let's cover augmented reality. He doesn't believe that decent augmented reality wearables are going to be available for 5 to 10 years, due to the fact that we need a lightweight pair of glasses to contain a display, user tracking, processing, and that's before the user interface challenges about how the user will use and interact with the product in a convenient way. So don't expect augmented reality anytime soon from Oculus, which piques my interest as what's going to be shown at Oculus Connect? And what are Apple going to be releasing? But let's talk virtual reality now. Abrash said, which I think is evident after recent events, that no company has invested anywhere near the level that Oculus has. When the next generation of virtual reality shows up, it will be because we did it. There's no other way it's going to happen. That is big talk, but this is in terms of hardware, nothing to do with sales or great games, which is needed to enable such a thing in the first place, which is where Valve are clearly stepping in and trying to help. And a reminder to finish this all off is to keep an eye out for CES 2020, which is going to be in a couple of days' time. There is a lot of virtual reality haptic technology going to be showcased at such event, such as the latest Tesla haptic gloves that we've spoken about on this channel before to complete the set for the Tesla suit, so we then have full body haptics available. But also the Bpop sensors that debuted in CES 2018, but these haptic gloves are going to support the Oculus Quest, so keep your eyes out, keep them peeled, as this is something you may want to be aware of, especially if you're an early adopter of technology and you want to be first in line to get haptic gloves for the Oculus Quest. It also makes me wonder if Oculus, Valve, and Vive are ever going to make their own first-party haptics, or are they just going to provide support for their next generations of headsets? Time will tell. So that's it from me today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the news, catching up about what's been going on in virtual reality. Stick around for next time. Happy gaming, guys. Good day.